What's going on, guys? All muscle. It's a lovely day today. Today is January 23rd, 24th. Hell, I don't know. Anyways, this is my CDI that I've been working on. I've showed you guys this car before when I first got it. It had a hole in the block. We've got that all taken care of. The car is currently running. The next step that we're going to do, actually, what we're going to do right now, let me show you here real quick. The car is actually already running. There's no computer codes in it, so it's I know it's running the way it should be. And like this little stuff here, I'm going to still have to do. There's a little pigtail there that I'm going to have to replace, and a couple little minor things. I don't have the airbox fully installed. I still got to work on that. There's going to be a weather stripping that goes along here. Well, these are all little minor details, but this is not the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video is because what I'm going to do to this one is basically what I did to my other CDI, and that was give it a facelift. I gave it an update. Let's see if I can slide this gate open here. So on this one, this is a 2005 CDI. This one here is a 2006 CDI. This one, they're both the same cars. Nothing, the engine and trans, all the drivetrain is exactly the same. The only difference is I actually put a facelift on this one here, and that consisted of this new style front bumper. These are off the 07s to 9s. I did the new style mirrors. We gave it a little bit more traction with the larger set of wheels and tires, and then very subtle are these side skirts, the rocker panels. Those are also an upgrade. The tail lights are an upgrade. These are 07 to 9 again. And then just little minor things. I think what I did on the interior, let me see if I look in here. Actually, I can't get in there. Let me go get the keys. But the cluster on these cars is all black. I'll show you here in a second. A nice little upgrade for the cluster is actually just a little trim bezel that comes off from the 07 to 9s, or maybe even the sport package. But this is the bumper. This is the correct bumper for the car. Obviously, it's a different color. This is what we got with the car when we bought it. Actually, this is the 05, actually the 06 and lower grille also. So the car will get the grille update, and I'll show you that here in a second also. You can see the soft mirrors. These are the softer mirrors. The new mirrors have a little edge to them. And then the rocker panels are also a little softer. They don't have too much character to them. So here, this is what I've got for the vehicle. I've got a complete parts unit. Happens to be the same color. Lucky me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use this deck lid with the spoiler. It's going to give it a nice sexy look from the back. The new style LED tail lights. Again, we're going to do the upgrade on the wheels. These wheels here are 225 55 16. Now these are I think these are designed to go on the car for optimum fuel efficiency. Well, we're gonna we're gonna do away with that and sacrifice maybe a mile to the gallon or whatever, maybe even less than that. But these are going to be 265 35 18. So nice little upgrade, a little more bite, a little more grab on the road. Here goes the rocker panels. We've got a little crease in them, nice little cut, and then another, again, nice little cut when it comes to the front. So those are just a very subtle upgrade, but they'll make the car stand out a little bit more to somebody that knows. This is the new style mirror. Again, a little sharper look versus this little soft guy here, which is sleek and whatnot, but this one's got a little more cut to it, looks a little more sporty. And then here's the front bumper. We're going to be doing the front bumper with the grille, and then as you can see from the front bumper on this one here, with the lower fog lights, and the it's more sharp. It's got a little bit more character to it, and it's got a little more edging. And this one here is just a little softer. The grill's a little softer. We're gonna go ahead and take care of that. The the bumpers on these cars are pretty much a direct. Everything that I'm talking about here is a direct bolt-on. It's a little bit trickier to get the mirrors on. I might go over that. I might go over that here and show you how to do that. But we're gonna get to work on this. That's gonna complete that car, guys. That vehicle there is just gonna be another driver for me. Currently the silver one that's outside the gate there is my wife's car. She drives it to take the kids to school, pick them up, goes to work in it. You know, we drive it around town. Great gas mileage, and you know, it's perfect for what it is. You know, if I get a little door ding on it or whatever, not too worried about it. It's just a daily driver. This one here, again, she's always has the car either parked at work or she's out taking the kids to school or doing whatever. So I decided that I'd want one for myself because I don't really drive. Everything here I have is a V8 with a supercharger on it or something ridiculous. So I need something with a little more fuel economy. Most of the time I'm driving my truck, and I don't really want to drive my diesel 250 truck to go get, I don't know, a part from the parts store. So anyways, I'll take this little guy, give me excellent gas mileage. We'll drive him around. Real cool for that. This is the CL, the 55 that I've been working on. This actually right here stands for All Muscle Garage. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm gonna probably get some T-shirts actually made with some All Muscle logos, and I'll be sporting them around. If you guys like them, let me know. I'm gonna try to get that done. It may or may not happen. I'm not sure, but I don't really have too much design type ideas or whatever, so I might have to get somebody to do that for me. So whenever that comes about, that may happen. It may not. But anyways, this guy's all done. We're waiting on the front windshield. We got that ordered from Mercedes. I'm gonna end up doing a lot more videos on. I'm gonna put the Mercedes thing up. Actually, after that car, I'm probably gonna put the Mercedes thing up for a little while, and then we're gonna be working here in the garage. In the wintertime, usually when I get around to working on my garage projects, because it gets cooler a little bit earlier, darker a little bit earlier, and that way we can come inside the garage and heat it up and work in here, and that that's a little bit nicer than being outside in the freezing cold. So anyways, we're going to be working on this A-body El Camino, and then there's a lot more videos on the G-body coming up. The G-body is one of the projects that I started last year about this time. This has been an ongoing project for, hell, I don't know, maybe 10 years. I don't really even mess with this car too much. Every once in a while I'll throw a couple things together, but I'm really probably looking to sell that one. The G-body I'll be keeping. This is kind of got a long story behind it, and I'm particularly I'm kind of attached to the car, let's just say. So anyways, I'm going to update you on some of the videos on these. I'll be doing, like I said, the build. The LS1 already is sitting in there with the transmission, the 4L60, but we're going to be doing a bunch of other things to it, so you guys stay tuned for those. This one here, we're going to wrap this up, I don't know, maybe not even a day. We'll get this bumper, grill, and all this stuff that we're talking about here. We'll get that swapped over here today probably, and then this car will be going bye-bye. We'll tear it down for the rest of the good parts that it has. Any good parts that are in here, we'll tear it down, and you know, obviously we'll keep the parts or whatever. This car has a 118,000 on it, but if you see this cluster here, this is the cluster we'll be using. We'll probably be using the silver trim. The steering wheel's in the way here, but yeah, that silver trim there is going to go on. I did it to my silver car. We just take that cluster apart, take the silver trim out of there, and then we outfit it with this cluster here, and it gives it a nice little accent. You see this cluster here is all black. So I think that's one of the only upgrades I did on the interior of the of that silver CDI out there. Most of the appearance package that I put on it, I'm calling it an appearance package. That's what I call it. These CDIs kind of came plain Jane, and if you like them like that, that's, you know, they're cool cars. They got a nice, you know, obviously nice fuel economy, but they definitely have a lot of power too. So the way they came was kind of not really a sporty kind of. It wasn't meant to be sporty at all. It was just kind of exactly what it was, a fuel efficient Mercedes diesel car, and people bought them, and some people just didn't even like them at all. But anyways, I like it. It definitely deserves my personal opinion, it definitely deserves to be on the all muscle channel. Almost 400 pound-feet of torque on that car. That car will get moving, and it'll scare some people that are not expecting it. So anyways, we're gonna get that guy facelifted, because that's what I like to do. Again, wheels and tires, tail lights, bumper. We got a deck lid spoiler on this one. We got mirrors. We got grill, cluster, and then whatever nice parts that we can get off of this vehicle. This car here actually has this is a 350, 07 350, and the problem with these is they had engine trouble, and it had to do with the cam gears. And when they went out, it's a huge job, and then by the time you get it fixed, it's kind of like it's not even worth the money on the vehicle. So this car will be going away. I'll probably scrap it out for parts and use whatever I need. I got it pretty cheap. I mean, you can get these with the blown motors pretty damn cheap. It's a sexy looking car though. I think it's a nice looking car, you know. If you had one of these, I'd like to, you know, drive it around better than like a Toyota Camry or some shit like that. But anyways, you know, everybody has their preferences. Anyways, cheap enough to buy, a lot of money to fix, and if you can fix them, you know how to fix them, you work on them, you drive them, you know that there's nothing like driving a Mercedes. And that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna really like that spoiler on the back of this car. These spoilers are kind of hard to come by. I couldn't find one for my silver one, but this one actually is already color matched. The car is the same color as this one, so the good thing about this is I'm not gonna even have to do any paint work. So that's why it's gonna get done so fast. Normally all this stuff would be the silver or brown or white or black, and then you'd have to match it. As in like that one, I would have had to spray that one to get that done. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and make that car look a little bit sexier and stand out. And people that know about them, you know, they'll know what happened to it. They'll see what work's been done. But anyways, I'll let you guys go for now. You guys be cool. We're gonna get some more videos again on the inside garage projects, G body, A body. I'll let you know there's a lot of things coming for this G body. I got a ton of stuff coming in on this one. So you guys stay tuned, be safe, be cool. We'll see you on the next one.